So we already discussed about yesterday, like project, portfolio, program, operations. Uh, what is project? What is operation? What is difference between project and operations? All these things we discussed yesterday. Even the life cycle of the project management we discussed yesterday, where the initialization, planning, execution, monitoring, controlling, and closure part will be there. Today we are going to discuss like what is business case and why this is very important for any project. So the business case is nothing but like the feasibility study for the project. And once we do the feasibility study for the project, the higher management people, they can decide I can approve this project or I can reject this project. So inside the feasibility study, or sometimes the people will say this is the value a study for the project. Uh, why we need this project? The first things that will become in the mind. So any project, but whenever we start the project, they are going to solve some problems. They are going to make some improvement in the process. They are going to make some convenient for the stakeholders. That's the reason the project we start, and we see the project all around area, like what are the benefit it will be going to give for the customer. Next we can think about like whatever the investment we are going to put inside the project, what the ROI we are going to get from the project. So always like give and take policy will be there. So we see that how much we are going to invest and how much we are going to get. That process also we see inside the feasibility study. Next thing will become like what is business case content. So if it is I'm going to do the business case study, what are the things will be going to content inside that. So the first thing will be showing like which kind of the problem we are going to solve, or if any opportunity is there we are going to utilize this opportunity. These two things will be there. Problem if I'm saying means some software is not there in market, like you just remember the Ola was not there previously 10 years back, and somebody just think about that, okay, can I make some app, that app will be provided by the customer, and that customer can be able to book the car from the mobile. So this is one problem, and he think about this problem and he make the solution for that. Similarly, the business objective, we can say that, okay, if I'm doing this, what are the objectives we are going to follow? What are the things we are going to solve this? Next is propose the solution option. Option, we are just checking what are the option we can give, what are the uh, possible way we can give. Next, we are just checking with the cost estimation, how much cost will be going to come. If I'm making some team, how much the expenditure will be going to come. All these things, like from office to all the staffs, everything we are considering inside the cost estimation. Next is coming expected benefit, like financial and non-financial. We are doing here inside the expected benefit. Next is coming like we check how much risk will be going to happen and which kind of the assumptions should be there. Timeline summary we can check like how the milestones will be there, when it will be going to complete all this thing. ROI we already discussed. Payback period in the sense like if I'm paying some money, like I'm investing 1 crore rupees. So this 1 crore rupee, how much time it will be take to recover it? So that is considered the payback period. So it will be going to recover 1 month, 1 year, or 5 year, 3 year, 10 year. This the payback period also we are going to decide inside the business case study, and then the company will be go for the recommendation and non-recommendation. They can accept or they can not accept. I'll just see one problem here, like too many customer complaining due to the slow support system. They face problem with the support, like if I say Xiaomi Xiaomi. So Xiaomi is selling so much product, and some of the customers they are facing problem for the support team, customer support team. So somebody suggested that we can build a support chatbot, and the cost will be going to come 5 lakh rupees. It will be reduce the support people's work 30%, and response will be also the faster. It will be going to take 2 months to complete this chatbot, and here the decision will be there. Either the team will be going, management will be going to approve or reject. So this kind of the problem, and here the all the business study we can do, and based on that we can make the conclusion. So in the business case, any doubt is there, guys? Any question, any doubt? Is this clear?
If I have a question,
Yeah, go ahead.
talking about the like cost, the development cost, the technical team will be providing that, right? So, what all cost should be considered there? Is it just one-time cost or maintenance cost, support cost? So, for
Okay,
ROI
so
calculate, yeah.
yes, so like cost is also ongoing process. So once the product has been developed, next phase, if I'm going to do some enhancement, or next phase I'm going to do the operation part for the project, so that also will becomes another cost. But right now we are not considering the other part. The first part we are just considering that, okay, for developing the product, how much cost will be going to come. So I given here the one example. Suppose we are going to make the chartboard, and we are taking assumption that it will be going to take 5 lakh rupees, and the duration will be the 2 month. In this 5 lakh rupees, what will be the cost will be there, like everything, even though if I'm hiring some third party people, some third party company, I'm giving in the 5 lakh rupees, and he'll be going to develop and give us. In the third party team, what they are going to consider with this like cost, estimation cost, they'll be considering infrastructure, they'll be considering the resource, they'll be considering if it is some software they are going to use, that also office rent and everything they are going to consider in this 5 lakh rupees. So overall, like even if I'm doing with my company also, I'm going to overall consideration for this 2 month, how much going to be cost for that project. Like one 3 member team or 5 member team will be there, that resource cost will be there. They are utilizing the computer system, that infrastructure cost will be there. In this team, like project manager will be there, or CXO will be there. That also they have some of the part, the money will be going to for them also. So that all the things we are considering inside the cost estimation, and then we are doing the cost. Apart from that, once we are going to understand like what is the project charter in this session only, we will see that how the cost estimation we are doing, and even the budget when we are going down the line, we will see all each and everything, like how the budget the people will be going to decide. Sometime what will be happen, like our PM will be give the template, and inside the template all details will be written, like what cost, whom we are going to charge. Like suppose I'll give you some very basic example for that. Like in our team, 5 member team is there, project manager is there, architect is there. They have written over like how much per hour the project manager will be going to charge, how much per hour the architect will be going to charge, how much per hour like project lead will be going to charge, how much per hour the developer will be going to charge. So all the details will be written inside the project budget, and based on that we can decide. Is this answer your question, or?
Yes, Mukesh.
One more question, just to follow up, since we are talking about the
Yeah,
cost.
yeah, 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 go ahead.
Are we going into a detailed cost estimation techniques here, or are we just doing a you know,
No. We are
this is
not
a
going to yeah, we are not going to detail estimation
at
part
this
here
stage.
because we are just doing the yeah, we are just doing
Yeah,
here the business
exactly.
case. So later we have already in the project management area where the budget part will be there, like scope is there, schedule is there, cost part will be there. So inside the cost part, when I'm taking the classes for the cost, we'll go deeper, like how the PM will be give the template, how the template look like, how the where the all the cost will be decided, where it will be go, and how we are calculating the cost for the project. Like even the 3 month quarterly cost we are calculating, or monthly cost we are calculating, or daily basis cost we are calculating. All these things we'll see inside the budget allocation part. So
So at
today
the
we are not discussing more.
at the stage of business case, which basically is more of an expert opinion or an expert judgment, which basically we are doing. We are not getting into the details of bottom up approach or top down approach or analog
Yes,
approach of
yes, yes.
this.
We are not going to do right now the bottom of estimation because here the business case
That's
we are
it.
just assuming like this project will be happen this much cost
This is a
and
very
all
high level cost that we are
high
actually
level, yes,
high
high
level
level.
estimation is being proposed here. It might cost approximately this amount, and we
Correct,
may want to.
correct.
This is the
And
benefit that we are
even
looking
we
at. Yeah.
yeah, even we just consider okay the 5 lakh rupees I just assumed it can go even the 7 lakh also 9 lakh also. This is just high level cost I have assumed, and the 2 month duration I have assumed it can go 2.5 also 3 month also. So it's depend the project when we are starting. So high level estimation only. So any estimation where the 20% buffer we can keep and then we can give the estimation. So this is the high level. It's not the real one.
Got it.
Okay. Next we have like project benefit management. So what will be happen inside the project benefit management? What we are going to see inside the project benefit management? So project benefit management, we are identifying like all this detail. We are identifying planning. We are doing what are the things we are going to add inside the project, delivery timelines and delivery milestones. We are just going to write inside that, tracking the benefit, like what are the benefit we're going to give for the project, that all the things we are writing inside the project benefit management plan. In my word, to ensure the project create the real business value, not just deliver a scope or output. So the project benefit management, we just think about like how much the business value the project will be going to deliver. That is the main thing for the project benefit management plan. And why this is important. So many projects finish on the time within budget, but still they'll be fail. Reason behind it, like benefit are not achieved. User does not adapt the product. Like some of the product we created, but user not feeling to adapt this. They are feeling that like UI is not suitable, not user friendly, so messy. People will be not liking. So this is one of the reason. If the business value is not realized in the starting, like whenever I'm going to create the project and I'm not analyze what are the value I'm going to get from the customer, what are the uh, what are the my expectation is there for the customer, and customer is not feeling to give that. So all these things we are doing in the business value area, we are just deciding, and then we are just going to make any project. So I'll give you some very simple example. I'm going to create one 5 BHK building in the city of Bangalore, and I'm assuming that okay, once the building has been completed, some family will be stay and they'll be just pay for a rent. So this is my goal for the project. And how much cost will be going to come? Like the cost will be going to come like 1 CR or 2 CR to complete this building, and how much rent I'm going to get. So my value will be just written here like, okay, 1 lakh monthly I'm going to get for the building. So this all the calculation we do, and based on that we can decide the project benefit plans. What will be happen if I'm making this 2 crore buildings out of Bangalore, and I'm feeling that okay, slowly the people will be increased in Bangalore, and then I'm able to get some rent over there in the out of Bangalore. It will be shoot for the project. It will be justify for the benefit management plan. It will be not justified because location is not good. So that all the things like all the implementation and combination we can do, and then we can come with the conclusion that we can go with this project or not. In the previous slide, I already explained like the management will be see all the details, like all the recommendation, everything they'll be see, and then based on that, they will be decide. So similarly, the business benefit management plan also they'll be decide all and everything, and then he'll be just going to make go ahead for the project or not. Next, we have like the key artifacts for the benefit management plan. The first thing what we are going to do, identify the benefit, like what will be improved, the cost reduction will be improved, revenue growth will be improved, or customer satisfaction will be improved. If I'm going to create any project, these all are the things we'll be going to see. Like one example I have given, the customer is asking more about support team. They have so much call for the support team. So we plan that we can create one chatbot, and the chatbot will be going to reduce the 30% calls, because most of the people they'll be search his problem on the chatbot and he'll be solved. So here what will be happen, like instead of 10 user, now I need only 7 user, because 30% we are reducing with creating the chatbot. So cost reduction will become here. Revenue growth, like if it is, we are assuming 30%, if it is my chatbot will be going to solve like 40% of the customer need, my revenue will be growth because the less people is required over there. Customer friction be happen because earlier the people they'll wait for the call, and once and the customer care people they'll be reply. Now the chatbot will be instantly get the result for that. So customer satisfaction is also here. So we can see in the benefit management plan like what the benefit we are going to get. The next thing, uh, we can plan for the benefit, like who own this benefit, who will be getting the benefit for that, how will be measure this benefit, and when it will be realized. Like some of the product, if we launch say, in the initial stage, it will be not give so much result, but slowly it will be start popular, and the people they'll be given the more interest over there. So this all are the condition we can see inside the plan benefit. Next we can see like deliver benefit. So ensure the project output enable the benefit. When we are delivering, it should be start giving the benefit for the customer or user. Next is track the sustainable benefit. Like if any project we are launching, we will see that how the benefit is sustainable, or sometimes it will be too much and sometimes it's too less. So that all the scenario we can check with the benefit management plan. Monitor after delivery, like after deliver the project on the market, we can see 1 month, 2 month, 3 month, how the response is there. That all the things will take care. Take corrective action if it is something required to change, something required to modify, something required to update, we can take some corrective action and ensure the long-term adoption should be there, like people they can adapt the product. These all are the things we can see inside the benefit management plan. Okay, so till now any question? Then I'll jump with the project charter, and project charter is always very important topic for the project management area. And this is the, like you can say, the birth certificate for the project. So we will go deeper inside the project charter. Meanwhile, I'll just ask that, is there any question for the benefit management plan,
Yeah,
or is
so
clear?
yeah. Hello.
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah, so for the benefit management plan, is it another document? I'm just wondering, and is it like another activity that one has to do to, um, I mean, or is it like we just include the benefits as points in the business case? That's what I just want to know. Or like it's a total activity that will take like another couple of weeks to do, and then we'll create another document. I'm just wondering.
Yeah. So Bela, what will be happen, like once we are creating the benefit management plan, there we have documented each and everything, like how much benefit we are going to get, how much the benefit will be going to get by the customer, the customer satisfaction is available or not in this product. Everything we are going to write in the business case and benefit management plan. And once we are going to launch the product in the market, we will see like time to time how the benefit management plan, it will be matching what we plan for the starting, is matching or not. If it is required anything fine tune for that product or for that software, I can do after launching the product. Suppose I have launched one chart project in the market, and later the people, they'll say I'm not able to upload the images. If it is I can upload the images, it will be well and good. So this is one of the enhancement part will be there, so I can do for that, like after launching in the market 1 month or 2 month, based on that I can decide and I can enhance that. So it will be, everything is written inside the document in the business case, all the details. Does this answer your question, Bella?
Yes.
Okay. Guys, next we are going to do for the project
1
charter.
second, please, Mukesh. So, like,
Yeah.
how many pages would the benefit management plan be? Like, is
How
it
many?
just like a page document, or
It will
like
be
how
the
many pages?
document. It's
Pardon?
not it's not depend on the, like how many pages. It will be the document is written by the sponsor, approved by the sponsor, and minimum like 10-15 benefit management plan. Inside the topic will be written like why this project we created, who will be going to benefit for this project, how much benefit he'll be going to get, how the, if it is customer involved, like how the customer will be going to benefit for that. All this data we have written inside the benefit management plan, and based on that, time to time we can check once the project has been launched.
Okay, once the project is launched. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Good.
So, but it's some cases. I'm just assuming, is it part of the business case document, or it's because I know business cases cost benefit analysis. We do it in our business case. So
So what will be happen, Bela? Like once we are creating the business case, after that we are just creating the benefit management plan for the that project. So both are attached with the document. And
okay,
once these two things will be created, then we are just going to create the project charter for the project. And once the project charter is
okay,
created, we assign this project charter to the project manager. And the project manager has now the authority to start the project. So before this, before the project charter, this all the two things we do for the project, like business case and benefit management plan.
okay. So I thought the project manager is the one that creates the project charter, or is
Uh,
that the project sponsor?
yes, so the 99% time, the project sponsor will be going to create the project charter. the 5% time, the project manager will be going to create the project charter and approved by the sponsor. So sponsor is responsible for mostly in the project charter. In my career, I seen like only one project. The project sponsor has assigned for the project manager to create the project charter, and later he approved it. But most of the time, I seen like a sponsor has created the project charter and he given. So what will be there in the project charter? The project charter is high level of the project details. Like here, everything has written. Like a scope is also high level, schedule is also written high level, a risk is also written high level,
Yeah.
then cost detail also written high level. Everything has been written the high level. I'll show you that how the project charter look like. I have the document. I'll show you that the document
Yeah.
also, like how the project charter look like, and uh, we understand like who is going to create. Like sponsor is going to create. Everything will be there in the high level. Once the project charter received by the project manager, he has authority to start the project. I'll go with one by one. So see here, like the project charter is document that the formally authorize the project existence. Uh, think that think of it as a project birth certificate. It gives the project manager to authority to use organizational resources and provide high level the roadmap for stakeholder. So once the project charter he received, we just give the roadmap for the stakeholder that when the project will be going to complete, how many resources will be there, what are the things will be there inside the project, all the details will be going to provide the stakeholder. And we already know that who will be the stakeholder, like two types of the stakeholder mostly will be there for the project, and one is the external for the project. Now, next we are coming, like when we are creating the project charter, what are the things inside that? So first thing, a strategic element will be there. These elements align the project with the organizational goal. So in the organizational goal, we can see that like project purpose, and we justify why this project is required. So here we can see the business need and the problem for the project address, what the problem the project will be going to address. The example I have given here, upgrade the legacy system to reduce the maintenance costs by 20%. So the purpose of the project I have justified inside the project charter. Like you just assume that old legacy system is there. Now we are just making with the some microservices system, and we are thinking that it will be going to reduce the maintenance cost. It will be going to reduce that whatever the server cost will be there right now. It'll be going to make more faster compared to the previous one. It'll be going to make more flexible because we are going to use the microservices, and all the microservices independent. We are able to upload here and there.
How long have you been a business owner? I left Wall Street in 2013. Started. You were on Wall Street. Yes, my job was keep rich people rich for a living. So what was the?
Oh, okay. So the next thing will be coming like business case. So the purpose we understand, now we are going to see the business case. So high level the expectation, investment versus like how much ROI we are going to get. We see that part also. The project objective we can see it like a smart, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound goals should be there for the project. So that we can see in the strategic element. Success criteria also we are going to write inside the project charter, like how we are how we can define the success. The project is success. The project is done correctly or not. Example I have written like system uptime is 99.9%. So this is this kind of the success criteria we can write for the strategic element. Next is coming, we are going to see inside the scope also. So what the scope will be there, like high level of scope we are going to write inside the project project charter. The summary include the project and what out we just write inside the scope, and then we can write key deliverables like tangible and intangible goods, services, and the project when will be going to deliver, like is this mobile based application will be there, or if even the training manual will be there, or even the desktop application will be there, or even the some kind of the native application will be there. All the key deliverables we are going to write inside the scope. But these all are the things will be the high level. Make sure it will not the real one. Even the time and budget also to become here. So we can it's already written inside the project charter, like timelines and budget. So since the charter happen yearly, so they are usually estimated rather than exact figure, like just estimation will be there. So inside the timelines, we can write summary for the timeline schedules, key date, how many phases will be there, all these things we can write. And the next thing we are going to write like pre-approved budget, like how much budget is there for the project. We can write about that. After that, the fourth point we are going to write governance and rules. Very important, this part also will be written inside the project charter. Like project management, project manager, they assign PM and their label authority. They can authorize a spend up to $10K without a sponsor approval, and if it is more than the 10K, he'll be just going to take approval from the sponsor or higher authority people or a steering who will be the responsible person. He'll be just take the approval and then he can spend. Second thing will become like project sponsor inside the government governance and rules. They exclude the senior level leaders campaigning in the project. So project sponsor also it will be part of the project governance. And key stakeholders, like who be going key stakeholders like internal and external, or individual will be going to impact for the project. All the things will be written inside the governance and rules. Next, high level, we are going to write like a risk. So high level risk, we are going to write inside the project charter, what are the risks will be there, and if it is the risk, what are the mitigation plan for the project, risk mitigation plan. High level, we are going to write. Assumption, we are going to write like if it is 10-member team will be there, 2-member team will be not available, how it will be happen, or if it is required only for 8-member teams, and right now we have only 5-member teams. In this situation, what we are going to do, that assumption also will be written about inside the project charter, but high level. Constraints also will be written like limited factors such as the hard deadline, fixed budget, and compliance requirement. All these things which is written inside the project charter. So high level, everything will be written inside the project charter. And how the project charter look like, I'll show you that. See here, guys, able to see my screen? Is this visible? My screen is visible?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Sorry. Yeah.
So you just see, this is the project charter. I'll just make it bigger. It's not that much bigger. I taken somewhere from the Google. So what will be there, like here the project charter will be written, the product title will be written, what is the project, and project manager name will be written, who will be the sponsor will be written, what is the start date for the project, and what is the end date is the project has been written. What is the business need, when we are creating this project, what are the things we are going to achieve, it has been written. high-level project scope has been written. High-level deliverable will be written. A risk, we already seen that. Assumption and dependency is already written. What are the budget for the project is already written here, and you just see the milestones had been written here, and the approval stages will be written, like business head will be going to approve, then the business divisional head will be going to approve, and then the sponsor will be there. So different kind of the category will be there. If any approval is required, which with the this higher authority. So this is overall for the project charter is there. Is this clear? Now we can discuss more about the like your questions, your any kind of the doubt or anything we are going to address for the project charter, business case, and benefit management plan. Question? Otherwise, I'll going to ask the question.
So basically, from a risk mitigation standpoint, I think these are mostly the initially identified risk assumptions and constraints, not exactly the detailed ongoing RAID log which comes into picture, right? In the charter.
Yeah. So it's high level just only. This is not the real one.
The
Initial high level.
initial identified risks basically and constraints.
Correct.
Okay.
But the risk is ongoing process. Every time we will do the risk
Risk assessments.
finding work, and this is the whole of the project. Like from starting to end the project, the risk will be there, and we are just finding the risk. We are writing inside the risk register, and time to time, as a project manager, I'm going to see that all the risk, and we see that okay, which risk is very critical and how we are going to handle it, what the mitigation plan is there, who will be the owner for the risk, all these things as a project manager we are tracking. So each and every phase, the risk will be coming new, and we are just writing, we are checking, we are finishing. All these things will be there. Like throughout the project, the risk process will be there, and we are just doing the process. We are finding the risk, we are writing inside the risk register, and we are finishing the risk.
Got it.
Similarly, the scope is also there. Like study, you ask like the scope is more changing inside the agile and less in the waterfall. So a scope is also we are just identifying, making a refinement, making updation, and
I
then
think in
we
the
are
charter
adding.
level, we will not have the defined details of the requirement, right? It'll be at a very high level requirement. It may say there as a, I mean, I'm not getting into the agile terminologies, but then more into the project standpoint, right? I would like to have a product which delivers XYZ solution for my XYZ work, right? So
Correct. So the project charter is nothing but like high level of all the details.
Yeah.
It can be changed also. Like some of the risk is not that much critical, but is written inside the project charter. It can go with the lesser priority also in later.
Sure.
And some of the risk, whatever is written, it's not on the real risk. It can be changed also. So high level, everything has been written. Suppose I'm going to create one car. So what will be written inside the project charter? Like I need I need car like BMW. That detail has been written. It's not completely written like how much wheel size will be there, how much my disc capacity will be there, how much my steering should be there, how much my infotainment system will be there. This all other things will be not written inside the project charter. But when we are going with the scope management area, then we are going to understand all the things. When we are going to deeper inside the scope, we are just going to see that okay, my wheel, how much size will be there, my steering, how much bigger or smaller should be there, my infotainment system, how it will be there, like which one, Bosch will be there, JBL will be there, which one will be there. So all the things we are going to write inside the scope management area. That's why The scope management has been the 4 type of there, like analogous, parametric, bottom up, pot estimation. So these are the estimation technique, but mostly we do the bottom up estimation, where we can go in the point. Every smaller unit we can go and we can identify this is right or not. So this is the very realistic one, like bottom up estimation. Should we do inside the scope when we are doing the scope? We are doing this all the estimation technique. And then we can know that, okay, the customer is looking either BMW or like some other car.
Correct.
Okay, now I am going to ask you the question, like project charter, we already know that the high level of all the details. Once the project charter is hand over the project manager, what he'll be going to do the next step. This question will be going to ask sometime in the PMI also. Anybody has idea, like once the project charter received by the project manager, what he'll be going to do for that?
He may start doing the discovery sessions with the client stakeholders, their representatives, so that project charter, which is in quite small shape, could be further detailed, and detailed requirements could be gathered, maybe in order
It's
to
the planning.
the BRD
Planning, yes.
It's a
He'll be
planning
just
phase.
going, he'll be going to do the planning, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I think the discovery phase, everything will happen as part of the planning phase, if I'm not wrong.
Okay, I'll ask you this question. I'll just asking you the very simple way. Then the people will be replying more. Suppose as if you are project manager and your like sales team has bring one project, like one small project, like one small website will be there where the 5 pages will be there, like home page, about us, contact us, services, and any category page. So the 5 pages will be there. Once the sales team is hand over to you as a project manager, what you are going to do next step?
Prepare a plan for completion of the project.
Okay. Any other people, any other thought?
Yes, the start date and end date we have to identify.
Good, good. Somebody, Mira, you go ahead, Mira.
I think one of the first things we have to do is to identify if we have all the roles that are required, the skills that are required to work on this project.
Good, good. Any other people? Any other one want to highlight something? I'll give you the answer for that question.
I don't
I
know
think
if
we will have to
anybody
decide the
said-
approach. We will also need to decide on the approach to, do the project, whether, because the type of the project, what is the best approach to complete this project, whether it's a waterfall methodology we would want to go with, or whether we want to go with a, Scrum, depending on the
Good, good,
complexities
good.
involved.
Good point, Nishan. Good point. You added the very right point. So what will be happen? Like if the sales team will be going to give you the project, what you are going to do as a project manager, you bring your team and understand the requirement first. What he's looking for that, because the sales team they'll be asked so many things for the customer that I'll give you this also, I'll give you this also, I'll give you this also. How much feasibility is there, how much we are able to complete is for the project or not, which one is suitable for that or not. We need to discuss with the sales team, we need to discuss along with the team members, and then we can come conclusion that these are the things we are going to complete in the project. Once we decide, we connect with the stakeholder, we can explain all these things, why this is required, what is not required, why this is very important for the project. All these things we are going to explain. Once this will be decided, we are just going to explain like which methodology we are going to use, like waterfall or agile. If the project is fixed, like scope is fixed and budget is also fixed, we mostly prefer for the waterfall. because scope is fixed, is not changeable, and the time and cost is already fixed. So we go with the waterfall. If it is a scope is not fixed, it's maybe changeable, or it's a more dependency over there, here and there. The customer will be come back inside in between also, and he want to change so many things. So then we can suggest him to go with the waterfall. So here the two kind of the project management, like one is the fix and another is TNM, like time and material part of that. So in the time and material, agile will become, and the fix will be the waterfall will become. So make sure it will be clear when the somebody will be going to ask in the interview, what is the fix, what is the TNM, and how we are going to use the fix and why we are going to use the TNM. So once this will be decided, the customer is also agree with the whatever the your PID and BID. Then we are going as a project manager, we are going to do the kickoff meeting. So in the kickoff meeting, we are just going to explain all the details. This is the project, this is the budget, how many resources will be there for the project, who will be going to do what, like RSC chart, where responsibility assignment matrix we are doing with that. And all the details we are just explaining
I'm
inside the
okay.
kickoff meeting.
Yeah. So when you say team, what you said you go with your team to like the marketing department. I'm just wondering, what are the team members at this stage? Do you already have developers assigned to the project? I mean, is it like once the project manager is assigned, the company also assigns the team members? So like
Good
developers,
question.
business analysts.
Good question, Bella. Good question. So what will be happen as a like project charter, the project manager is received. Parallelly, he'll be a start doing the like team forming session. He'll be a start doing like he already know like how many people is required, what are the skill set people is required. So parallelly, he'll be a start building the team. And when they are going to build the team, they have the SWOT analysis for the team. So he'll be doing based on that also. Once the team has been built and the requirement is now already mature, like all the sales team has been identify all the requirement for the customer, now he'll be coming with us. Now we will take the requirement for the sales team, and then we are come with the team. Even the SME also required, like system matter expert also required, we can include him, and then we can decide like what are the things we are going to complete in this project, what are the main thing will be there, what are the point we can achieve, uh, and this point will be give the value for the project. Because as you know that sales team will be discussing with the customer, customer is looking so many things and he also accepting, okay, we can give you, but is this required for him? So this is called like lean for the project, like we are just reducing which is unnecessary part for the product. And before this all the thing, definitely the project, the people, the team we are just constructing, and then we are discussing all these things. And
Is it at this point that we do the we identify the stakeholders, right? This is at the initiation stage. So first we need to identify all our stakeholders before we go to meet them, I guess. And we identify the processes and all that, right?
yes,
So
so what is there, like two phases there, one is liaison and one is the stakeholder identification. This
okay.
part, when we started the project, like when the project will be a start, like if I get the project charter, we will do all these things, like stakeholder initialization part will be already there inside that. Project forming part, like project team members creation part also will be a start parallelly.
Okay.
This all the things will be start parallelly. Then the requirement will become to us, and then once the requirement will become, we are going for the scope for the requirement, where the estimation technique we use. We are breaking the scope in the smaller unit, and then we are deciding with the our team members along with the team member SME expert. And once this will be done, we are coming back once again with the stakeholder or our sponsor. We are just discussing that these are the things will be there. These are the things we are able to complete, and these are the timelines for there. If he'll be agree, he'll be change here and there. and we will make one document that is like sign-off document. Now we have idea about what we are going to create. So definitely, like when the project initialization will be there, after that, stakeholder identification is already part of that. Once the stakeholder initialization will be done, we are just doing the like resource allocation part also. Once the resource allocation part will be done, we are doing like scope management part only. But we are not waiting like if it is one thing is done completely, I'm going to do another part. No, we are doing all this in parallel. Like initialization also will be there, a stakeholder finalization also will be there, identification of the stakeholder, making power and interest matrix for the stakeholder, like unaware to desire stable, that also we are doing. Workshop also we are doing to identify the stakeholder. Parallelly, we are doing for the resource management part also. We are hiring the resource also for the product. Once everything is done, this scope is done, like resource is already completed, uh, uh, scope is done, resources completed, stockholder already identified, sign off is already done. Now the kickoff meeting will be there. We are just doing the kickoff meeting and we are starting the project execution. So this, you got your answer? Yeah, Mira, go ahead.
Yes. Yes, thanks.
Mira,
Okay.
go ahead.
Yes, Mikesh. I really appreciate these sessions. So this is not so I just trying to make like a suggestions. I don't know. These sessions are very helpful, but again, my personal experience, who is someone who is coming from a purist agile um, um, specifically. So I don't know if we can have a session, if we can have some real-time
Mira,
examples. So,
after this call, we have another session for the completely with the agile, where I'm already explaining the complete with the Scrum, and I have already posted that in the group. Like after this session, I'm just taking the agile completely session. So you join from there. You can learn
yeah,
so many things, even the agile also.
right. I understand. Okay, okay. What I have like experience. So I was in the company like a master, and this is a hospital, and they were actually working in a waterfall process, and I actually found it very difficult to blend in their process of working. So they have like a series of meetings which are completely different from the agile perspective. So it's a little bit really challenging for me. Again, like I say, I'm really like pure basic knowledge in the traditional process management, project management process. So it was really overwhelming for me. There were times I was really lost. I was really lost in the process. Like I don't know who to talk to, who not to talk to, and how does the collaboration. So I was really more focused with my team. Then for the meetings, I was doing like the very agile events that we all know, and I just feel like it was so overwhelming for me. Like I didn't really understand what. So it was more like a hybrid method. Like I didn't really know how. And to an extent that it came to a conflict with the product owner. I would just call it the product owner. I don't know if it was the product manager. That there was a conflict between responsibility with the Scrum Master, and at this time they were titling me as the project manager. And there was a conflict for the roles, who do what, to do what. And the product owner wanted me to do like coming up with requirements, writing requirements, and which was, I mean, as we all know, it's not part of my responsibility, though I could help in that. I mean, so that's why I'm asking if we can have like, I don't know,
Yeah,
These
yeah.
sessions are really
Meera,
helpful. Yeah.
Meera, I got your question. I deeply understand. Like, I understand. Like, you guys facing some conflict between like project manager, scrum master, and you. So I know that how it will be happen. What are the reason behind it? So what we can do, like next session will be there. We can discuss detail about that. What are the challenges we are facing? How we can overcome for that. So you join the session. It will be a start 9:05 for the Indian time. So we can discuss deeper about that. Is this okay?
Okay. Okay, that works.
Okay. Okay, guys. So this session will be going to finish for that. Tomorrow we can join once again for another session. Uh, and we'll discuss more about the project management.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Thanks, guys. Thanks a lot. Okay. Bye. Bye.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye bye.
Thank you, sir.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you.